Police now confirm they did find human remains inside that home, but there are questions surrounding everything that happened.
KCRA 3's Michelle Bandor is live for us with the newest information in Folsom. Michelle?
Well, Lisa, two major developments coming out of the Folsom fire investigation this afternoon. First of all, police confirmed they did find human remains inside the home. And secondly, the investigation's really been in a holding pattern for most of the day because that structure is gutted by the fire, so it's really unstable and too dangerous for anyone to go inside. But we've seen a lot of activity within the past half an hour or so as they're bringing in materials to stabilize the building, doing the safety precautions so investigators can get inside the home and start that investigation to start figuring out what happened here. Now, investigators did first arrive on the scene here this morning to begin that long process of trying to figure out what started the fire, but they could only stay on the perimeter, peeking into the windows from the outside since that home was not structurally sound and just, like I said, too dangerous to go inside. And late this afternoon, we did see crews arrive with boards, with 2x4s and other lumber and materials to shore up and stabilize the structure. Now, this whole thing, it all started about 4:30 yesterday afternoon with a welfare check and calls of an armed person barricaded inside the home. Officers attempted to talk with that person. They say someone who lived at the home, but that person did not respond. The house started smoking, but firefighters had to wait to fight the fire as police kept them back for their safety, and soon the house was fully engulfed with flames.
And so they had us stage and stand back to make sure that none of us got injured due to the situation. So we did the best we could as far as protecting the surrounding areas, surrounding homes. So
I imagine that goes against every oath a firefighter takes to stand back and watching a home go up in flames. Kind of talk about that.
It's difficult. However, we do have to be safe. We have to protect ourselves, protect our people, because if we get hurt, we can't help anyone else.
And this afternoon, some firefighters started looking around for the family pets, and they found one of two cats. They tell me it was hiding in a shed in the backyard. And the homeowner arrived just about a half an hour ago to pick up her cat, but she didn't want to talk about the situation and what happened here. Now, coming back out live, now that crews are working to get inside the home. They, want to get inside so they can start that investigation. And so once they get inside and begin the investigation, it also means that the coroner will be able to get inside as well and remove those persons' remains and start to figure out, get some answers as to who the person was and why they were in the home and really what led up to this whole house fire and this whole situation, all part of this investigation taking place here. Reporting live in Folsom, Michelle Bandor, KCRA 3 News.
And we watched it all unfold. That fire was intense. At this point, do we have any idea how that fire started?
Yeah, no idea. Again, they've been waiting to get inside to start that investigation. But those are just part of the questions that we have here. How did the fire start? Did that person who was found inside, did they start the fire? How did that person die? Just, again, so many questions here. But now that the investigation's starting to move, and there's a police investigation underway as well, they can hopefully find some answers here for the community, for the family.
Absolutely. Michelle, thank you so much.